It's the finals for the T20 World Cup 2021 and the finalists are none other than New Zealand and Australia. Two world-class teams with world-class players, and of these 22 players, how do you pick your Dream 11 team? Be with us till the end of this video. We'll give you the perfect combination of batsmen, bowlers, all-rounders and the right captain and the vice captain so that you can have maximum Dream 11 points. Hello and welcome to another video by CricTips. My name is Manthan and in this video we are going to talk about the complete match analysis of the finals of the T20 World Cup, Australia versus New Zealand. And before we discuss the Dream 11 team, let us look at some important statistics. So both of these teams have faced each other 14 times, out of which Australia has won 9 times and New Zealand has won 5 times. So अगर इस World Cup की बात करें तो New Zealand defeated England and qualified for the finals. On the other end, Australia defeated Pakistan in the semi-finals in an interesting last over match and then qualified for the finals. This is going to be a very interesting match. Both the team has got some of the finest bowlers and batsmen. A match to look out for, and be with us till the end where we give you the Dream 11 team. Now let's talk about the most important part of this video, which is the pitch report. So ये मैच होने वाला है दुबई इंटरनेशनल स्टेडियम में, जहाँ पे वर्ल्ड कप के 12 मैचेस हुए हैं and out of those 12 matches 11 times, yes you heard me correct, 11 times the team that chose to bat second has won the match, including Australia जिन्होंने 176 chase किया था against Pakistan on this very pitch. The toss will play a crucial role because dew factor will come into play, and the team that we suggest will be a balanced team. However, this pitch favors the fast bowlers, इसीलिए हमारी टीम में होंगे more of fast bowlers and less of spin bowlers. चलिए शुरू करते हैं हमारी Dream 11 team and let's begin with the wicket keepers. 2 wicket keeping options with you. Number 1, Tim Seifer from the New Zealand team and Matthew Wade from the Australian team. Now Tim Seifer को हम आपकी टीम में suggest नहीं करेंगे because he will play his first match in the World Cup as Devon Conway is injured. We'll not suggest him because he comes down to bat below the order, and since it is his first match we are not sure about his form. On the other hand, Matthew Wade, the match-winning player for the Australian team in the semi-finals, has to be there in your team as a wicket-keeping batsman. Man of the Match award जीता था in the semi-final against Pakistan, where he scored 41 not out of just 17 deliveries with 4 huge sixes. Found his form in the most important phase of the tournament, will give you extra points for a wicket-keeping Matthew Wade in your team without any doubt. चलिए बात करते हैं बैट्समैन की, and if you talk about the batsman, number 1 has to be the most experienced player from the New Zealand team, which is Martill Guptill. Now Martill Guptill is the highest run scorer against Australia, where he played 12 T20 internationals and has scored 435 runs. Martill Guptill का career best score, which is 105 of just 54 deliveries, has come against Australia, where he hit 9 huge sixes. इस World Cup में स्कॉटलैंड के सामने मिला था Man of the Match award for scoring 93 runs of just 56 balls. Attacking opener for the New Zealand team, who plays with a strike rate of 152 against Australia. इस World Cup में 180 run score कर चुके हैं. Very experienced players and very crucial player in such high pressure match. Martill Guptill has to be there in your Dream 11 team. Now talking about the second batsman, you have an option to choose between 2 New Zealand batsmen. Number 1 will be Daryl Mitchell and number 2 will be the skipper Kane Williamson. Let's talk about each player. Number 1, Daryl Mitchell. England के सामने semi-final में इनको मिला था Man of the Match award, where he hit 4 huge sixes and scored 72 runs not out for just 47 deliveries. इस World Cup में he has scored 197 runs. Opens the batting for New Zealand, looks in good form, can be an option, but then you also have a choice of having Kane Williamson in your team, one of my favorites, who scored 124 runs in the 9 matches against Australia. इस वर्ल्ड कप की बात करें तो 131 रन स्कोर किए हैं in the 6 matches. A consistent performer in big tournaments, comes down to bat at number 3. So here is an option. Either you can have the opener Daryl Mitchell or the middle order Kane Williamson in your team. However, we will suggest Kane Williamson, who has played such high pressure matches and can really perform in such crucial matches. बतौर बैट्समैन तीसरे बल्लेबाज होने चाहिए आपकी टीम में विच इज डेविड वार्नर, अ वेरी एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर्स एंड अ हार्ड हिटर एंड वेरी क्रूशल फॉर सच मैचेस। ऑस्ट्रेलिया की तरफ से इस T20 वर्ल्ड कप में हाईएस्ट रन स्कोरर है, स्कोर किए हैं 236 रन्स। पाकिस्तान के सामने सेमीफाइनल में स्कोर किए 49 रन्स ऑफ जस्ट 30 डिलीवरीज। वेस्ट इंडीज़ के सामने मिला था मैन ऑफ द मैच इसी वर्ल्ड कप में, जहां पे 89 रन्स नॉट आउट स्कोर किए थे विद 9 4s एंड 4 6s। न्यूजीलैंड के सामने अपने करियर में 7 मैचेस खेले, जिनमें से उन्होंने स्कोर किए हैं 158 रन्स। A very strong and an attacking opener, David Warner has to be there in your Dream 11 team. After 3 batsmen, we are going to suggest you 3 all-rounders. Now, who these all-rounders will be? Number 1 will be Jimmy Nisham. Now, this player has had an all-round performance in the semi-final against England, jahan pe he scored 27 runs with bat in just 11 deliveries and also picked 1 wicket. Namibia ke samne inko mila tha Man of the Match award for scoring 35 runs and also where he picked 1 wicket. Against Australia, Jimmy Nisham plays with a strike rate of 200. He scored 74 runs and picked 2 wickets in the 5 matches against Australia in the last series. Bowls in the death overs, plays the role of a finisher in the New Zealand team. A complete all-rounder Jimmy Nisham होने चाहिए आपकी Dream 11 team में. The second all-rounder that we suggest will be Mitchell Marsh. Now this player has scored 53 runs against West Indies in this tournament. Against New Zealand, this player has scored 91 runs and has picked 1 wicket in last 6 matches. इस वर्ल्ड कप में 4 मैचेस खेले हैं, जहाँ पे उन्होंने लिए हैं 118 runs. Comes down to bat at number 3 and a very strong hitter of the cricket ball, Mitchell Marsh होने चाहिए आपकी टीम में. And the third all-rounder will be Marcus Stoinis. Now Marcus Stoinis scored 40 runs of just 31 deliveries against Pakistan in the semi-final. A very crucial innings and a match-winning partnership with Matthew Wade. इस वर्ल्ड कप में अगर बात करें तो बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस रहा है. एंड अगेंस्ट न्यूजीलैंड इफ यू टॉक, ही हैज प्लेड 8 मैचेस जहाँ पे उन्होंने स्कोर किए हैं 144 रन्स एंड हैज पिक्ड 2 विकेट्स. His career best score has come against New Zealand, which is 78 runs. Plays the role of a finisher for the Australian team. Will give you extra points with his bowling. Marcus Stoinis होने चाहिए आपकी Dream 11 team में. Now let's talk about the bowlers. After 1 wicketkeeper, 3 batsmen and 3 all-rounders, we are going to suggest you 4 bowlers. And the number 1 bowler will be without any doubt one of the most successful bowlers of this T20 World Cup, has to be Trent Boult. Now he is the highest wicket taker for New Zealand in this World Cup, where he has picked 11 wickets in just 6 matches. ऑस्ट्रेलिया के सामने 10 विकेट्स ले चुके हैं अपने करियर में. ही यूजेस द पिच दैट हेल्प्स द पेसर्स, अ पावर प्ले बॉलर एंड ऑल्सो अ डेथ बॉलिंग एक्सपर्ट. हाउएवर ही डिड नॉट परफॉर्म इन द सेमीफाइनल बट विल बी अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्लेयर फॉर द फाइनल ड्यू टू हिज एक्सपीरियंस एंड अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बैटिंग ऑर्डर ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया. ट्रेंट बोल्ट होने चाहिए आपकी टीम 11 टीम में. द अदर बॉलर विल ऑल्सो बी फ्रॉम द न्यूजीलैंड टीम विच इज इश सोडी, द बॉलिंग पार्टनर ऑफ ट्रेंट बोल्ट. स्पिन बॉलर है, हाईएस्ट विकेट टेकर अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया फ्रॉम द न्यूजीलैंड टीम. इन द 9 मैचेस ही प्लेड अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इश सोडी ने लिए हैं 16 विकेट्स. ऑस्ट्रेलिया के सामने उन्होंने दिया था अपना करियर बेस्ट बॉलिंग परफॉर्मेंस. 28 रन्स में लिए थे 4 विकेट्स. इस T20 वर्ल्ड कप में 9 विकेट्स ऑलरेडी ले चुके हैं. दिस लेगी इज परफेक्टली कैपिटलाइजिंग दी दुबई कंडीशंस. इश सोडी विदाउट एनी डाउट इन योर Dream 11 team. The other 2 bowlers will be from the Australian team, and here is an option for the CricTips viewers. You can either have Josh Hazlewood in your team or you can have Mitchell Starc. Josh Hazlewood की अगर बात करें तो he was awarded man of the match in अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया, जहाँ पे उन्होंने लिए थे 2 विकेट्स फॉर जस्ट 19 रन्स इन 4 ओवर्स. इस T20 वर्ल्ड कप में ले चुके हैं 8 विकेट्स. बोल्स गुड स्पेल इन पावर प्ले एंड डेथ ओवर्स. ही हैज सुपर्ब कमांड ओवर लाइन एंड लेंथ. जॉश हैजलवुड इज एन एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर. ऑन द अदर एंड, इफ यू वांट यू कैन चूज मिचेल स्टार्क इन योर टीम, जिन्होंने पाकिस्तान के सामने सेमीफाइनल में लिए थे 2 विकेट्स फॉर जस्ट 38 रन्स. इन दिस वर्ल्ड कप, मिचेल स्टार्क हैज टेकन 9 विकेट्स. He is the quick gun for Australia who bowls at 145 kilometers per hour. He has not played a single game against New Zealand. The factor of surprise will help Australia. But then here is an option. You can either have Mitchell Starc in your team or you can have Josh Hazlewood. The 4th bowler will be the spin bowler from the Australian team, which is Adam Zampa, the highest wicket taker for Australia in this T20 World Cup, where he has picked 12 wickets. New Zealand के सामने 7 मैचेस खेले हैं अपने करियर में, जहाँ पे उन्होंने लिए हैं 5 विकेट्स. In this World Cup, Adam Zampa was awarded man of the match 2 times, one time against Sri Lanka and one time against Bangladesh, जहाँ पे उन्होंने लिए थे 5 wickets for just 19 runs. Adam Zampa, a very key and a crucial bowler for your Dream 11 team. Now, if you are someone who makes teams on fantasy platforms like Dream 11 or My 11 Circle, और अगर आपको अपनी टीम के लिए चूज करना है कैप्टन और द वाइस कैप्टन, then the CricTips power players will be below mentioned players. Now here we're going to give you two scenarios. जैसा कि हमने आपको पिच रिपोर्ट में कहा था कि the team that will choose to bat second will have an added advantage. इसीलिए आप अपने कैप्टन और वाइस कैप्टन चूज कर सकते हैं after the toss. For example, scenario number 1, if New Zealand opts to bat second, in that case the captain and the vice captain can be from the New Zealand team, which is Martill Guptill and Trent Boult. On the other hand, scenario number 2, if Australia chooses to bat second, then the captain and the vice captain will be from the Australian team, which is Mitchell, Marsh and Mitchell Starc. So your captain and vice captain will depend on who wins the toss and who chooses to bat second, because the pitch is Dubai International Stadium. So that was the complete match analysis and a Dream 11 team prediction video for the finals of the T20 World Cup, Australia versus New Zealand. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end of this entire tournament. We happily covered the entire IPL and also the T20 tournament for the CricTips viewers. Tell us in the comments below if you liked our coverage of the entire tournament and whether you agree to our Dream 11 team or not. We are pretty sure you made some money with the Dream 11 teams, and we hope our predictions were correct. We would like to know your opinion in the comments below. And again, one last time, I would sincerely like to thank you for all your love and support. And here is an humble request to you to please subscribe to the CricTips channel so that we keep making such cricketing videos for you even in the future. We'll see you again on this very channel, on this very format, in this very style. Please subscribe to the CricTips channel. Till then, thank you and goodbye.